Hey, babes. How are you doing today? Hello. Let's take a deep breath. Let's roll our shoulders back. Let's shake our tatas. Just in case you don't know, my name is Michelle Kanan. I'm also known as the Satisfied Wife. I'm so excited to be here with you today because I'm going to share with you a really important, juicy secret and trick to always getting what you want and need from your man. But in order for me to do that, before I do that, the reason that I'm having this chat with you, this live chat with you today, is because I've been having a lot of really cool conversation inside of my Goddess Wife Vibes Facebook group, and one of the things that we were talking about this week is we were sharing terrible relationship advice that we've been given over the years. So if you're popping on live now, say hi and leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. And if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Let me know that you watched. Let me know any questions. Let me know if this resonates. And by the way, if you've gotten some terrible relationship advice, you're not alone. Nobody teaches modern, successful, powerful women how to have amazing relationships with the men in their lives. And that's why I'm here. That's what I'm here to help you do. Have a sexy and satisfying and really successful relationship with your man, because it feels good for you, but it also feels good for him too. So first of all, if you want, if you want to know the real reason why your man isn't giving you what you want, and if you want to know how to shift that really fast, I want you to just drop a comment and just say, me. I want to know how to shift that. I want to know how to receive everything from my man. I want my man to want to give it to me, whatever that it is, because what I'm going to be sharing with you is really powerful. But in order for you to make it real in your life, in order for you to have that shift, one of the things that you need to learn how to do is learn how to let it in, learn how to receive it, be open to it. So you can say me, you can say I receive it. Just drop a comment and let me know that you're have an open mind, that you're willing to learn something new and you're willing to try something new in your life and in your relationship. And my promise to you is that it's going to feel juicy. It's going to feel exciting. It might feel like a little bit weird or awkward. Oh, yeah, I'm saying me. This is what I love. I love that vibe. But if you can sort of suspend disbelief and you can say yes, or I'll try it, or let's see how it goes, I promise you that you're going to have such a profound shift in your relationship, just like I did, just like all of my clients have, and just like all of the women inside of my Goddess Wife School. And the reason that I'm going live, I'm going to be going live almost every day this week and next week, is because doors are open for my legendary Goddess Wife School. You can get more information about that at goddesswifeschool.com. It's my incredible 10-week live journey that helps you to get everything that you want from your man by activating his hero energy and his king energy, while you get to just like lean back into your delicious goddess energy and feel good and juicy, just like you deserve to every day. So I'm going to be sharing with you today about the real reason that your man might not be giving you what you want, and not only why, but like how easy it is for you to shift it. Now, let me just make sure that I am live and that everything is going on good here. Give me y'all 1 second. If you're watching, just leave me a comment so that I know that this is working. Okay, cool. So we're doing the real reason your man isn't giving you what you want and how to make it different today. Okay. Now, what I want to tell you, hi. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit of a story, okay? I have an amazing relationship, for those of you that don't know, and I have a whole business and a whole school, right? My Goddess Wife School built around that. And the reason why is because I don't want to just be the only one that has an amazing relationship. I want you to have an amazing relationship too. And it feels really good for me to hang out with other women and to share our knowledge and to elevate together and to brag together and to like see these kinds of changes happening in our relationships together. Like, it just feels good for me. I don't want to just like sit and brag on social media. That's lame, right? I want you to have all of these tools and skills and this kind of support so that you can learn this kind of stuff too. Okay. But it's not like I always had the most amazing relationship. And in all my life of dating and relationships, like, I was disappointed and frustrated a lot because nobody teaches you how to do this stuff, right? Like, we get taught how to be successful and how to make money and how to have great careers and how to do it all and how to like be boss babes and how to like go after our goals and our dreams and right, like you learn that just like me. And then we want to have great relationships, but we take all of those skills and all of that like way of that we learn how to be like successful and make it through the world, right? A lot of push energy, hustle energy, I know what I want and I get it energy. Like we take all of those skills and we try to use that to get what we want in our relationship, and it ends up not working, right? Like either it causes a power struggle with our partner, or like we say that we want things but we don't get them, and then we get frustrated, and then we like get into this cycle of being disappointed or being like resentful or feeling like, oh, he doesn't care, or men suck, or like he doesn't understand me, right? Like, and if that's you, I'm seeing like yep and stuff come through, you can leave a comment. There's nothing to be ashamed about. The more that you can take that out of the shadows and recognize it, the more that we can make it different. And so for so many years of my life, I was really frustrated by men. I felt like I was either doming them into like behaving or doing what I wanted them to do. And that didn't feel good, right? Because even if they gave me what I wanted, it felt like I had to be the one to like initiate it or to give them instructions or like push them into doing it. And that was like the opposite of what I wanted, right? Or the more that I would tell men like what to do, some of them would just like totally pull away and just be like, no, or like, so I would interpret it as like, you don't really care about me, or you don't want to show up for me, or, and then even worse, like a lot of men they would leave, or they would find like nicer girls to be with. Right. And so it was like this really frustrating experience that I had with so many different relationships. And so it was easy for me with my girlfriends, right? Maybe you do this with your girlfriends too, to just be like, "Ugh, men, right? Men suck. Men don't give a shit. Like men don't understand. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, like, and to gossip and to complain and to bash men and to just, and all of that, like it feels very connecting with other women when we do that, right? But it doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't make it different in our relationship. And then we tell ourselves the lie of, well, that's just how it is, right? That's just how men are. And, so much else is pretty good. So I'm just like, I'll just take care of myself. I'm not going to rock the boat, or just, that's just how he is. Like, he's never going to be a hero, really. He's never going to step up in the way that I need. I'm always going to have to be the one to take the lead or take the initiative or have the ideas or make the plans or make that money or whatever it is, right? And so let me know in the comments if what I'm saying feels like, if you understand, if it resonates with you, if like you've had that experience, if you see other women having that experience, because it's super common and I want you to know that you're not alone. But at the same time, what I want you to understand is just because it's a status quo experience, that's not how it has to be in your relationship. Okay. And it's actually super simple for you to be able to, I want to say to shift it, but I also want to say like, that it's not that it's your responsibility, right? Some of you might be like, well, why do I always have to do everything, right? So this is not that. Okay. I'm not putting even more like burden or anything on you. Okay. So first, let me start by saying that like, I want you to know what's possible. Okay. Like what's possible when you shift this is that your man becomes inspired. Okay. He becomes excited. Like he literally becomes turned on to fulfill you and to give you everything that you want and to satisfy you. Like in my relationship with my husband, like I don't even have to ask for stuff. Like I do communicate, and if I'm not getting something that I need, I use one of the tools I teach inside of Goddess Wife School, which is the power of feminine communication, to make sure that he hears me and that he's also open and receptive to hearing me and to show up for me in the way that I need, in a way that he feels respected. However, I generally don't even have to do that. Like we're in this place where he can energetically feel me, and he knows intrinsically inside of him not how to show up because I'm telling him to, but he becomes inspired to show up from his place of power, from his masculine energy, from his inspiration, from his confidence, from his desire. And that's what's fucking hot. That's what feels really good when you have a man in your life that like everything's just taken care of, right? That you don't have to worry, that you don't have to always feel like there's something else to do or there's something missing or everything's out of control, right? Like for those of you that feel like emotional labor and you have to have your hands in a million different pies and are the kids taken care of here and the schedule and the bills and the money, I can't tell you what an amazing feeling it is not to feel overwhelmed or stressed or in this like high nervous energy, even if it's below the surface and you're doing a really good job of smiling all the time. I can't tell you what a shift in life it is, and in business and in just like the quality of your experience to be with a partner that you just know that he's got this, right? And every day he's showing up not only to make you happy, right? Because he's not your doormat and he's not here to just like be your puppy dog that's just like here to make you happy, but that he's in his true purpose, showing up as your man, as your partner, and you're showing up as like this amazing goddess. And that's how you're joining forces together. Like that's how I roll. That's how I teach inside of my Goddess Wife School. That's the kind of experience that my clients have. And over these next couple weeks, I'm going to be doing interviews with like different alumni from Goddess Wife School so you can see firsthand some of their experiences and why Goddess Wife School is so hot and so transformational and so amazing. Okay. But before I get to any of that, do you want to know? Are you ready to know? Are you all ready? Did I seduce you and turn you on enough? The real reason why your man isn't giving you what you want. Like, are you ready for this? And are you ready to learn how to make it different today? If the answer is yes, I want you to leave a comment. Just say, like, I'm ready. I want to know why my man isn't giving me what I want. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do we make this different? Leave me a comment because I like being in my juicy turn on energy. I like giving my goddesses what they want. So I want to feel your desire so I can really like show up and I can give it to you. All right. Woo, woo. That's right. I see it. I see. Yeah. I see. All right. Can I get an I'm ready? Are you ready? All right, my loves. This is it. This is the thing that changed everything for me. Like understanding this, learning this is going to revolutionize your relationship experience. Okay. The real reason why your man isn't giving you what you want, and I want you to hear me, remember, with your open mind, and when you have an open mind and an open heart about this, because if you take this in and learn how to play with this, everything will change and your relationship will feel so hot, like this cosmic partnership. The real reason that your man isn't giving you what you want is because it doesn't feel good for him to show up and to do that in your relationship with you. Something is going on energetically in your dynamic that is not giving him the reward or the energy or the experience that feels inspirational to him, that feels exciting to him, that turns him on. And because of that, what he's busy doing instead of showing up as your king is trying to manage the situation and manage your emotions and trying to figure out how to like keep you from being unhappy or not start a war or sort of like keep things like afloat instead of doing what he really wants to do, which is also what you really want him to do, which is show the fuck up and be the amazing man that he wants to be for himself, for you, for your family, for your future, for your businesses, for your bank accounts, for your legacy. Okay. And if you can learn how to stop doing and stop showing up energetically and in a way that doesn't feel good for you, if you can start respecting him, if you can start trusting him, if you can start giving him space, if you can start slowing down and giving him literally, I don't want to say the permission because you're not his mama. That's not what I'm trying to teach you here. But if you can stop showing up in that dynamic and in those situations in the way that doesn't feel good for you, so that there can be a new space for him to start to show up in a way that feels inspirational and exciting for him and also feels inspirational and exciting for you, guess what? He's going to do that. He is going to do that more and more because remember that you're in a relationship. And your relationship, you have a man that wants you to be happy. It's in his best interest. It feels good for him when you are glowing, when you are satisfied, when you are feeling filled up, when your energy is turned on. Like, he needs that and wants that as much as you need that and want that too. But something is going on in your dynamic, right? And if we do what I teach Goddess Wife School, one of the things is taking 100 responsibility, where both of you are 100% responsible for how you show up and who you are in the relationship, right? Instead of blaming each other and negging each other and criticizing each other and then doing what I fucking hate the most, which is compromising and meeting in the middle and nobody's ever fully getting what they want. No, definitely do not teach that. Do not believe in that. Once you can start to show up in the way that you really want to show up, he's going to start to show up in that way too, right? And so for those of you that might have learned, right, this is something that I learned, this is the terrible relationship advice that I got, is that, oh, if a man doesn't do it on his own, if he doesn't take the initiative, it means he doesn't really want to do it. No, 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 no. Because I was misinterpreting for so long, like so many women. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to. It's not important to him, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And it's not true. What he doesn't want is the way that it feels when he does show up. And that is why he isn't showing up. That is what he's walking away from. Okay. I'm seeing, love this, and definitely see how this has been an issue on my end for sure. I totally understand. Okay. So what I want you to do right now, for those of you that are having a breakthrough or you see that, I want you to claim it. I claim a man that shows up in his desire for me. I want you to type that in the comments. I claim a man that shows up in his desire for me, because I want you to start to understand that you can have it different, like today. Like, if you start to claim this and shift this now, you can make it today. But I understand for those of you that might find it challenging or have like a lot of resentment or feel like you can't really like let go of the past and you don't fully believe what I'm saying. It's totally easy for us to fall back in those cycles, especially when we get triggered, especially when our hearts are hurt or we're overwhelmed or we're depleted. And that's why the doors are open for my Goddess Wife School, okay? Because it's 10 weeks of beautiful, intimate, supportive sisterhood, live group coaching with me and this incredible, incredible group of magical women that a bunch actually have signed up are going to be newlyweds, like women that are walking into relationship or women that really want to have a different kind of co-creational partnership with your man, where you're truly showing up in your best, you're feeling like a goddess, you're taking care of yourself, you're nourished, and you're receiving everything that you want from your man in a way that feels good for you and in a way that feels really good for him too. And it's totally possible. So many women that have joined Goddess Wife School in the past were like, my man won't do that. It's, that's not how he is. He doesn't know how to be in a monogamous relationship, or he doesn't know how to be a giver, or he's never been that kind of strong man for me. And I want you to know that it can be totally different. Okay. So if you want to know more information, you just go to goddesswifeschool.com. I have an amazing, amazing extended payment plan that's available until the 14th, which is, I think, Valentine's Day. And then doors are closing next Friday and we start on February 22nd. Oh my God, look at the light is coming in. So I have to go. I have a client call right now. If this was helpful for you, just leave a comment. Say this was helpful. If you have questions about Goddess Wife School, you can slide in my DMs or you can leave a comment here and tag a friend or share this video with another woman that might be feeling frustrated with her partner and wants to really feel what it's like when your man is excited and motivated and turned on to be the hero that you are just, you really, really want him to be for you. I want you to have that experience. I want you to have that Goddess Wife life. That's why I'm going live today. That's why I'm sharing all this amazing information with you. I want you to have that kind of transformation. So it doesn't matter how long you've been in your relationship, or if you've been disappointed in the past, or if you have limiting beliefs like, my man cannot be like that, he can't do that, that's not how relationships work. I want you to have a different kind of experience. So I hope to see you inside of Goddess Wife School. And otherwise, I'll be going live most days this week and next week, doing alumni interviews, sharing lots of juicy information with you guys, because I want you to be as happy as I am in my relationship. You deserve it. Your man deserves it. Your kids deserve to see powerful partnership, so that they know what's possible in their lives and they can heal through you too. And I love you guys so much. So I will talk to you later. Bye.